where do you begin when when you're emotionally all over the place and you're not sure where to begin? So always try and identify what you are feeling there and then have a look at the blends which best meet your emotional needs. So what Nick and I will do, we will put in the comments below this emotional aromatherapy wheel. So you can, I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah. There's the 6 blends. And then, for example, I can't see here, floral. So if we're looking at console, so if you're feeling a bit hurt or worried or fearful, console would be the one that you would go to.
Oh, right.
And you could
it works like that. Yeah.
So and I would just massage that just over my heart. So the mood lifestyle support, which we will go through in a minute. Let's have a look at these oils first of all. So the emotional aromatherapy blends, they are 5 ml. They are very potent. So
5 ml.
So what you can do is you can buy these.
A little 5 ml.
That's it. So you can buy those in the 5 ml. You can buy them separately, or you can get them as a kit. And you, with the 5 ml oils, you can then make your own little rollers. So then that enables you to diffuse them and to use them topically. Or I'm just going to grab Nick's one here.
Oh,
or you can,
these are great. Yeah.
These are the emotional aromatherapy oils in touch rollers. So doTERRA have already diluted these in fractionated coconut oil, so they are safe to use applying to the skin, for yourself, for children, anybody in the family. So the first one we're going to talk about is Motivate.
Oh, we've got a chopper going over.
Oh, they're coming to get us.
Yeah, they're coming to get us.
So the first one is Motivate. So Motivate, that has in it a blend of peppermint plant, clementine peel, coriander seed, basil herb, a yuzu peel, melissa leaf, rosemary leaf, and a touch of vanilla bean. Now Motivate for me does exactly what it says on the tin.
Oh, absolutely.
It motivates you. You only need 2 or 3 drops in a diffuser. So if I just explain a little bit about this. So Motivate, when there is setbacks, disappointments, or you've got a lack of inspiration sort of weighing you down, it just sort of gets you that up and going to allow you to sort of get on. Whether you're trying to motivate yourself to do your housework, organise some paperwork, or do you know what, I use it a lot for my kids. They do a lot of soccer training. I'm like, right, bit of Motivate, off you go, and before games as well. And that, I find that is really, really helpful, the Motivate. So
I've got
the Motivate touch roller.
Because I haven't got some of those things, so it's all included in this. And I literally apply and go. And I have a story that one of the mums purchased this. And she said, oh, I was amazing going round. I shopped till I dropped. So, people use it in different ways.
In different ways,
yeah,
that's
obviously.
Right. Yeah, so Motivate, if you've got the 5 ml oil, you can just pop that in your diffuser. You can make your own roller, or you can buy the touch rollers already done, which is great. Now the second one is Cheer. Cheer Up Chicken is what I call it. So Cheer has wild orange peel, clove bud, star anise seed, lemon myrtle, nutmeg kernel, vanilla bean, some ginger, cinnamon bark, and some Draved's herb, which I'm sure I'm not saying correctly. So Cheer. Basically, again, there's the Cheer touch that Nick's got, so that's already diluted in coconut oil, all ready to go. So Cheer, basically, if you're feeling a bit discouraged, negative emotions around you, can make things feel that little bit impossible to get on with. It just gives you that little bit of an optimistic look, like a little ray of sunshine coming through. That's really nice. Help dispel some heavy emotions, giving you a positive boost, basically. And being cheerful, that's what we like. Absolutely. So my husband, like Nick, loves the Cheer roller. So we would often have the Cheer diffusing in the daytime. But he likes the Cheer touch roller because he puts that on before he goes to work.
Oh, brilliant.
So cheer up before you go to work. So the next blend is Passion. So Passion is yummy. So Passion has already got some fractionated coconut oil in the 5 ml. So you can use that topically and you can diffuse that as well. But just make sure you wipe out the petal diffuser first. So you've got some cardamom seed, some cinnamon bark, some ginger, clove bud, sandalwood, jasmine flower, vanilla bean, and some damian leaf. So you've got some really, really beautiful oils in there, your jasmine and your sandalwood. So Passion. So basically, when you're a bit and you've lost your passion, when life starts to feel a bit, say, like stale, predictable, you just I don't want to say you've lost your passion, but you just need that extra kick up the butt. That's what I like to say. So my 14-year-old, he likes this oil. So he might have passion and frankincense diffusing as well. He likes that. So whether you just want to revive some enthusiasm, you know, get out of your comfort zone and have that little extra push, passion is a really good one to get out. You know, can spark some excitement in your life. And some people have told me they like to use passion in the diffuser for date night.
Hey.
So yeah, getting your passion on. They have that in the diffuser, and yeah, we'll leave that one there.
But I think that one's good for. You don't have to be active and.
No.
For, you know, it's that if you're sad and you pop some passion in your diffuser, it's going to make you laugh, be happy,
That's right.
smile,
Uplift you.
yeah, and uplift you. And that's what this whole emotional side for me is about. Just to be happy and smile and
Yeah.
laugh.
We like smiling, don't we?
Yeah.
Because we're all right.
Yes, I'm all right. Yeah.
The next one we're going to talk about is forgive. So that's got spruce, bergamot peel, juniper berry, myrrh, arbor vitae, the nucta tree, thyme, and citronella. So that is quite a woody mix there. So if sometimes life can be you can be feeling a bit angry, maybe you've been betrayed, maybe it could be a bit of guilt, you know, a bit of negativity that could be hanging over you.
Wow.
You know, you might have some emotions that are leading to sort of stressful feelings. To forgive yourself or some people. The Forgive Renewing Blend is really good for encouraging that. So, you know, it may not be if you've been in, say, a situation with somebody, whether it's friends or family, and something's happened. It's not that saying that you condone what they've done, but you need to forgive to release those stressful feelings, anxious feelings, whatever you're feeling, to move on. So forgive is a really, really beautiful one. And you know what, in the diffuser, it's really nice if you like the sort of tree woody ones. And again, you can just pop some of 3 or 4 drops in the diffuser. And if you're feeling that in your heart, for example, you do need to forgive a situation, you're not condoning it, but you can use the touch roller again, or some forgive oil with coconut oil, and just rub that over your heart, because I feel that's where you would need to apply that on your body to move on. So our 5th one.
Oh, can I just say
Of course you can.
I've got some things to say about that, because that to me is one of the big things of getting rid of the sadness and when you're unhappy, is you need to forgive and move on. And a lot of people that I speak to, once they've done that, they can then focus on themselves to be happy, because they've got rid of that stress out their life, and they forgive the situation because they can do nothing about it, and then they're moving on. However, my saying for the forgiveness thing is just send Jen round. So there you go. That's how
Forgive in a bottle.
Yeah. Sorry.
So the 5th one we're going to talk about is console. So like Nick says, you may have forgiven the situation, the person, or whatever. You're not condoning it. You know, you've forgiven them, and then you need that big hug after, so you can move on. So for me, console is our big hug in a bottle. So you've got some frankincense, some patchouli leaf, ylang ylang, amyris bark, you've got sandalwood again, and you've got rose, our queen oil, rose flower, ostmanthus. So if you are, you know, you're feeling overwhelmed, you know, you are feeling down in the dumps, you've got lots of things going on, sorrow, you're feeling a bit hopeless, melancholy, you know, before we let it get to us too much, console is just that hug in the bottle. So, you know, it's comforting, it can wrap you up, it's got some beautiful floral and tree scents. So again, you can use the touch roller. I would always use that over your heart, you know, and on your pulse points. And you know what, it comes in the 5ml obviously as well, and I actually find that's a really beautiful oil for sleep as well. You only need 2 drops. It's a really lovely, as I say, it wraps you up in a nice oily hug. You've forgiven, you've moved on, and you need that console. Now the 6th and last one is one we use quite often in our house, which is called peace.
Yeah, sorry.
Just interrupt me again.
Sorry, I'll start again.
Console.
Console, I feel that this would be the oil of choice if you lost somebody or something, or it's quite, obviously it's sad to speak about that, but then it's a tool if you're going through that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
The first time we actually used it was my boys, the cat got run over in front of them, but it wasn't it wasn't bad, but that's the first time I sort of whipped that oil out, you know. And but we used Forgive and Console at the same time, over the heart,
I see that,
because they, you know, they'd let the cat out and they were playing on the trampoline and this happened, so they needed to forgive themselves, and the console was the big heart. So yeah, definitely, you know, if grief is involved, you know, whether that is a person that has passed or whether it's a what's the word, you know, a grief of like a relationship ending or a friendship or something, you know, not necessarily someone's past, but that is a really great oil to use as well. So no, thanks for saying that.
Sorry,
So the sixth one is peace. Peace out.
Peace.
So this is one of my favourites. So this has got vetiver root, which is really grounding, really earthy. We've got lavender, we've got ylang ylang flower, we've got frankincense, we've got clary sage, marjoram, we've got some spearmint in it as well, and labundum. I'm always sure I say that wrong. So peace is great for so many things actually. So yes, we've got written down here, you know, when you've got feelings of fear and anxiousness that are creeping in, you know, you just need a bit of reassurance. You're trying to remain calm and you can't, everything's all a bit hectic and all a bit roar. This peace, which is a reassurance blend, will ground you and calm you and help you not to worry so much. So we have it in the roller and we have it in the 5 ml oil. So the 5 ml oil I use at night time because you've, as I say, you've got the vetiver, you've got the frankincense, you've got some really calming, grounding oils, and it smells beautiful as well. Now, the other way people have used peace as well is in the daytime, and using it on the touch roller is, you know, so you've got over your situation, you've forgiven someone, you've had your big hug, you know, you're making that brave decision, you're going out in the world, you're trying to do things, you know, and you can feel anxious, your tummy could be going over, you know, you're getting palpitations, you're sweating, you know, all those sort of body what's the word I'm looking for, body things are going on, you know, and that can just calm you, root you, and think, right, do you know what, I can do this, let's go. I find peace really good for children. My boys, they would have that topically before bed, on their wrists, on the soft parts behind their ears. And peace also, if you've got young ladies, so girls that haven't started their monthly cycle, peace, I've been told I've got boys, so my friends that have got girls, they found the peace touch roller has really helped with emotions. You know, they're sort of like this, aren't they, girls these days, when they're not sure what's going on in their body. They found that's grounding and helping with any moods and emotions. So that's another good tip as well for the emotional aromatherapy oils. So just thinking about our mood lifestyle support. So for a healthy mind, mindfulness, meditation, blogging, you know, yoga, writing things down,
exercise.
Absolutely. I think if we can try and work on a healthy mind, whether that's working on healthy thought patterns, you know, we are our own worst enemy. We can create issues, can't we, in our mind and situations before it's even began.
I think girls are worse than for overthinking and every scenario.
Absolutely. And also choosing to believe good about yourself and others. Also sort of nourishing your body with, you know, being hydrated, drinking enough water,
which I've said from the data on
absolutely, and nourishing your brain with good fats and, you know, and minerals. So what do we need to do to help a healthy mind? You know, we need to weed out negative thoughts and negative relationships, whether that's family, friends, people, associates on Facebook. I do a Facebook delete most years, and just weed those things out. You know, if they affect you, you know, some things don't affect people, you know, certain things affect me differently to maybe you.
Absolutely,
so you need to weed out things that affect you for a healthy mind. So for a healthy heart, trust your intuition, you know, trust yourself. Feel free to give love and to receive love as well, and feel peaceful inside, and rest. Sleep is needed for our body to recover from, you know, anxious feelings, from anything. You know, sleep and have a healthy heart. So what can you do to help plant this for a healthy heart? You know, have new beliefs, build relationships. Now our third one, my favourite one, is a healthy gut. So the gut plays a big role in our bodies, I'm sure you all know. So how are we going to have in our mood lifestyle support our gut to be healthy? So make sure you digest and you process your food. I'm always saying to my 14-year-old, really? You've just eaten that whole dinner? You need to chew your food, was it 20, 30 times? Probably more, gulped down. And nourish your digestive system with good nutrition and enzymes as well. And, think to yourself, my body is healthy and I feel good. An overall body thing as well, is do what you can.
Yeah.
Whether it's a 10-minute walk, whether it's yoga, whether your thing is laying down on the sofa and just listening to some nice music, support your moods like that. So healthy gut, how can you nourish, good habits, practice and patterns. So for some people, good practice and habits, that could be going to the gym. That's not my sort of thing.
Yeah, but then that's what I do.
That's what you do, and you go swimming, don't you? And I like to walk. I love the idea of yoga and Pilates. I must implement that into my life. Or even just sitting outside in the garden, listening to the birds. Yeah. Make sure you're nourishing yourself by taking time out as well. You can fill, this is what I like, this little saying here. So you fill a bucket drop by drop, you clear your mind thought by thought, you'll heal yourself moment by moment.
Perfect.
So yeah, there you go, that's me.
That's
Sorry.
amazing, that's amazing.
Talking about emotions and moods, and to be honest, I'm just going to, interject now. When I started my doTERRA oily journey, it was for my children, my eldest especially, for his moods and emotions. So they've helped us a lot over the last 3 years, and they continue to do so as well. So if anybody has got any questions, with children with moods and emotions, I'm always happy to help, have a chat online or anything like that, and I can share what's helped with him with his anxious feelings, sleep, separation anxiety, with other things in place as well. These blends, as well as our mood blends that we've spoken about before, our balance and lavender peace, they've really helped us as a family with our emotions and moods.
Okay, so I'm going to drop Jen's link in below. Please, if you've liked this video and you're still watching, that would be amazing. I hope this has helped. If we can help one person, I always say one people. If I can help one person, Jen is so knowledgeable. So thanks to Jen for coming.
You're very
welcome. If you've please like this video. If you like it, share, comment below. I'll put all the details below, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.